Hey everybody, this is Lee and my assistant Millie, and we're here in Tenerife to guide you through today's self-love meditation and flow, and we're super excited to be here with you. So when you're ready, coming down to your mats, no props are necessary. You'll just take a nice comfortable seated position, bringing the hands down to the knees. You can relax the shoulders, sit up nice and tall, and softly start to close the eyes here. Take a deep breath in through the nose, and out through the mouth, side out. Good. Starting the class with a few moments of stillness, of silence, allowing ourselves to arrive into the space and into our session. Starting to notice any physical aspects from within the room or nearby. Feeling the senses, allowing ourselves to note the space that we're in. Good. First step of withdrawing from this space is to acknowledge it, maybe even using this moment to give a bit of gratitude or appreciation for the space that we're in, with the ability to practice and play wherever we are. Good. Starting to move a bit deeper into the body. Start to follow the breath as we move through. And we can start to scan the body here from the head down to the toes, becoming familiar and aware of any emotions or feelings that are attached from within. Attached to the body or the mind, any sensations that we can note as we make our way through. Good. Taking your time, listening and hearing from within, opening up this communication with ourselves. Good. First part of self-love is opening, receiving, allowing ourselves to hear, so that in turn we can give and receive. Good. We'll start to move down as you make your way towards the legs. Start to feel the sit bones. Start to feel the weight of the body pressing down, whether it's through the feet, through the sides of the legs, or the hips. Taking a moment here, allowing ourselves to ground down. As you exhale, points of contact getting a bit heavier, a bit deeper, settling into this space. Good. And when you're ready, allowing yourself to take a deep breath in, nice and slow through the nose, and out through the mouth, side out. Cleansing breath here. Next, breath in, arms will lift towards the sky, rising. Hands meet one another. And as you exhale out through the mouth, hands come down heart center. Pausing here in our namaste, we can start to bring our attention to our heart chakra, right between our prayer and our hearts. You can even start to imagine the color green, vibrating, energizing, glowing from within. Good. And if you'd like, using this moment to set an intention for your class or your practice, whether it's something for you to try to achieve, an intention or a wish, and allowing this to settle. Good. When you're ready, hands will come back down to the knees, and then we'll do a quick warm-up, letting the head fall forward. Eyes can be opened or closed. We'll just start to round back and around, giving ourselves a few moments here, moving through the space. Shoulders relaxed, sitting up tall. Good. Feeling the upper body as we roll through. And taking your time, you can speed it up or slow it down if it's feeling good, if there's areas that are tight. And then from center, we'll reverse. Good. What goes around comes back around, making sure to even out both sides. So just a few rounds here, checking in with the spine, making sure you're not slumping or rounding down. Keep sitting tall. We'll do a few more again, just checking from left to right. Maybe this one is a little bit more open or tight. And then from center, we'll bring ourselves back to an upright position. Good. From here, inhaling, lifting up the gaze. Hands can come to the shoulders. We'll start to round back with the elbows, pressing through. Breathe into the chest, roll through, and then dropping down. Nice and big, open heart. Shoulder blades extend and rotate. Maybe even squeezing elbows down the center. Very good. Continuing here, a few rounds, allowing ourselves to open up the heart. Correct our posture. Arch the back, rise tall. Good. From center, we'll reverse forward. Elbows move through, maybe even starting to round down. Chin to chest. And still trying to use that sensation of elbows touching down the middle. Good. Few more rounds here. Nice and heavy through the head. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale, start to lift the arms up. Interlace the fingers, index finger stretches towards your sky. We're going to exhale, bend towards the left. Keeping elbows straight, stretch nice and tall. And then back to center, inhale. Exhale, switch. Good, and then from here, back to center. Start to release the hands behind the head, keeping the interlaced fingers locked. We're going to lift the gaze, drop the elbows back, lifting the heart, nice and high, shining bright. And then exhale, round down. Elbows drop, forehead comes through, stretching out the backs of the neck. 2 more times like this, inhale, lift. Reach through, lean back, feel as though you're at the beach, hanging out, getting a nice tan. And then you'll exhale, roll back down. Last one, inhale, lifts, lean back, just chilling, rise through the heart. And then exhale, round down. Very good. Stay here for a moment, breathe through the rounded spine. Then back to neutral. Sitting tall, open up the elbows. We'll exhale, bend towards the left again. Big side stretch. Keep grounding down through the hips, making sure elbows still press back, not closing forward. And then back to center. Switch. Good, and then back to center. Release the interlaced fingers, drop the elbows for cactus. As we lift the heart again, drop the elbows, spread the fingers. Maybe gaze up to the sky or let the head fall back. Good, and then arms lift back up. Exhale, hands to heart center, back to a prayer. And then a few wrist stretches here, opening up the palms towards your face, and then roll it down. So rounding through the backs of the hands. Keep the fingers spread wide. We'll do a few wrist circles here, just warming up the palms, making sure they stay nice and healthy for our practice. We're going to switch and reverse forward, opening palms through, and then roll it down. A few moments here. Good. And then coming back to center. Very nice. We're going to meet ourselves into tabletop, towards the middle of our mat, stacking shoulders above the hands and hips above the knees. Nice spread fingers. And neutral spine by tucking in the belly. Moving into cat-cow. Start to lift the heart, gaze forward, tailbone tucks towards the sky. As we breathe in, press the ground away. Feel as though you're dropping the belly down. We're going to exhale, round out, coming towards our cat, chin to chest. Keep pressing the ground and belly button to your spine. Back and forth here, move with the breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back under. Maybe even closing the eyes. Feel the body here. Last one, inhale, lift. Heart shines forward. Press through the ground. Maybe head even falls back, back bending here. And then exhale, round down cat. Protracting and hollowing out the front side. Good, back to neutral spine. We're gonna start to lift the right arm up, inhaling. Stretch up towards the sky. And then either stay here or start to move into a balance, pressing into the left palm. Left leg will lift. We stretch through that left leg. Keep the belly in. As we reach nice and high, inhale. And then either stay here or move for a bind as you bend the back knee. Reach for the outside of the foot, pinky side. Kicking into the hand, roll the shoulder back. Start to gaze forward as you lift. Reach and kick through the big toe. Belly in, engaged core. And then slowly release, no slingbacks. Right hand comes forward. Keep the knee where it is. We're going to start to rotate it out, pointing the toes. Keep pressing through the palms. And then we're going to switch. Good, just a few circles here, moving through the hips. Inhale, lift once more. And then exhale, back down to the ground. Softly place the knee. Switching sides, inhale, left arm rises up. Nice big shoulder here. As you press into the right hand, start to lift the right foot as well. Good, belly in. From here, coming for the bind, bend the back knee, reach for the outside of the foot, roll the shoulder back. As you gaze forward, kick into the hand. Breathe, belly in. Trying to square the hips forward. Reach through the big toe nice and high. And then exhale, release the hand forward. Softly place it down. Start to rotate that right knee and hip, rolling out. Breathe through the leg. Keep the toes pointed, and then switch. Good. Few more rounds. Back to neutral spine. Knees are in one line. We're going to lift the foot, inhale, and then exhale down. Good. From here, settling into a quick child's pose as we rest the hips down. Walk the finger forehead. Take a moment, breathing in length to your spine. Nice and healthy spine here. As you or any yoga class that you're in, you can always come here to take a break or a breather, calm your breath or calm your nerves. Feel the belly, the chest rising and falling above the knees, expanding, growing, to fall, decompress. Good, on your up, come to your tabletop. From here, tucking the toes under, start to lift the knees off the ground a few centimeters. As we engage the core, just start to circle out the knees one way. Try to get nice and low without touching the floor. And then we're going to switch, rotate opposite way. Keep squeezing the core, keep pressing into the palms. Get nice and low, kind of like a yogi stance. And then from center, we're going to press back downward dog. Good, downward dog. Now we can shake it out. Bend one knee at a time, walk it out. Moving through the hips, through the calves, the ankles. Stretching out, breathing. Any natural movements here that feel good for the body to wake up the lower half. My assistant dog is still sleeping, actually. So from here, come back to stillness. Start to press and engage the heels down. As you press into the palms, checking with the stacks, hands are aligned with the shoulders and feet are aligned with the hips. From here, we're going to start to inhale, lift the heels, roll forward towards our plank. Belly in, chin to chest. Start to roll like a wave, nice and slow. Coming to your stacks, top of a push-up plank, and just making sure shoulders are above the palms. So you can walk the hands forward if you need. Keep pressing into the hands. Engage the belly and the glutes. Hips are aligned with the body. So no banana shape where you're slumping down or you're rounded. Come into your plank nice and strong. And then start to bend the knees, press back into your downward. We're going to do this a few times as we inhale, roll forward. Belly in, stack to plank, big bends in the knees, and then press yourself back, downward dog. Last one, inhale, roll forward. Belly in, reach for the plank. Breathe here for a moment. Nice and strong, press to the ground, and then bend the knees, press back downward. Good. From here, we're going to slowly walk forward towards or forward bend. You can bend the knees or keep the legs straight as you lift one hip at a time. So just trying or testing out your ability to simply walk forward to the front of your mat. When you make it start to settle, you can drop the heels. You can keep it bent in the knees. And we're going to start, just trace the fingertips left to right. Keep the crown of the head heavy. Belly in, knees can stay bent. If this is feeling good, you can even grab the elbows and continue this way. Good. Imagining elbows super heavy weighing you down. Find some space in the lower back. Try to sink a little bit deeper forward. And then when you're ready, releasing the arms. Good. From here, we're going to shake the head out. No, give yourself a no. Releasing anything that's not serving you. Shake it off. Good. And then give yourself a yes. Say, yay. We love yoga. We love our bodies. It's great. We love our practice. Very, very good. Shake it like you mean it. Good. And then from here, just shaking out the shoulders and the arms. Shake everything out. Shake the body. Breathe it out and away. Really release and let it go. Good. From here, we're going to start to roll up to standing, keeping a soft bend in the knees. As we stand, chin to chest, head and hands are hanging, belly in. As we stack the spine, the shoulders, try to move as slow as you can, rising to our standing pose. Very good. From here, coming to the top, we're going to check with our mountain pose. Feet are stacked underneath the hips, or toes can be touching with a small gap in between the heels. So your choice, whether traditional or wider stance. And when you're ready, whichever you chose, start to press down all four corners of the feet. Open up the palms towards the sides, roll the shoulders back, and then checking with the center. Squeezing the glutes and the core by tucking the tailbone under. Start to squeeze the midline in. Standing nice and strong, keep pressing down the four corners of the feet. Feel the crown of your head rising. Standing, active, super strong here. Take one breath, just feeling the body. Inhale. And exhale, release, let it go. Good. Next breath in, arms will circle up towards the sky, rise. Exhaling, fold forward, come down. In prayer position or swan dive, your choice, but coming to your forward bend. Making sure to shift the hips forward, making sure you stay stacked above the ankles, so not sinking into the heels. Feel as though there's a wall behind you. And you can even bend the knees if you need. From here, inhale, half lift, chest rises. Arms can stay active on the ground or pressed against the shin, but just lifting the heart slightly above the belly, keeping the neck and spine in one line. Exhale, fold forward, come down. And then big bends in the knees. Step the left foot back, runner's lunge. Coming all the way to your back of your mat. Front knee stays bent 90 degrees above that ankle. And then from here, flex the back heel. Take a moment, breathe. And then exhale, release the hands down. Step the right foot back into your plank, top of a push-up. Good. We've been here before. Press with the palms, squeeze the belly and the glutes. Start to shift the weight forward as you breathe. You can either drop the knees here or come down for your full chaturanga, bending elbows close by your sides. Assisted chest and chin tap as you tilt the pelvic up. And then exhale. Slithering forward, baby cobra. Breathe into your upward dog or your baby cobra. Feel as though you're dragging the palms back as you lift the heart, puffing forward. Breathe. And then exhaling, press back. Keep the elbows closed. Start to tuck the toes under, lifting yourself up and back, downward dog. Good, one breath here, inhaling. And exhale, release. Good. Next, inhale, lift through the heels, bend through the knees, look forward, left knee into chest, step it through in between the palms. You can always use that left hand to help shimmy that foot, but coming into that nice 90-degree with the knees above the ankle again, and then pressing into the palms, step the right foot back to the front. Coming to your forward bend. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to rise, reverse swan, standing tall, hinging out. Rise with the flat back, lead with the heart. And then exhale, hands back to heart center. And then down by Tadasana. Good. Adding on, inhale, arms lift, hands rise. Exhale, fold forward, come down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward bend. Start to step the right foot back this time, switching legs, making sure you stay even, into your low lunge. Left foot steps back, plank. Hips in one line, press through the ground, shift the weight forward, either drop the knees or lower down for your full chaturanga. Elbows super close, coming through in one or your assisted. We'll lift into a baby cobra or rise into your upward dog, walking the hands back to the first rib, straightening the elbows, puff the chest forward, and shoulder tips of the shoulders point back. Making sure hands are stacked with the shoulders here so you can press into the palms to lift. We'll exhale, roll through the toes, or set yourself up for your downward dog. Good, take a breath here, inhaling, and exhale, release. Next, inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. So just adding on here, keeping the hips squared, rotate that outer thigh down. You can either point the toes or flex the foot. If the foot is flexed, just checking, making sure right toes are pointed down. From here, as we look forward, start to bend the knee into the chest, belly in, step forward in between the palms into your low lunge. Again, shift that foot forward if you need. Come into that nice 90-degree shape. From here, low lunge, flex the back foot. You can always rest the knee if you need for a little bit of support, making sure that knee stays comfortable. From here, easy twist. Right arm starts to lift. We'll rotate that palm forward. As you exhale, circle it back. Nice and easy. Two more times like this. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come down. Big open shoulder here. Last one. Inhale, lift. And exhale, come down. This time, plant the palm. Start to lift the back knee if you've had it grounded. And then step the right foot back, downward dog. Switching sides. Inhale, left leg rises, three-legged. Exhale, bend the knee into the chest, step it through. Easy twist from here, left hand rises. Again, you can plant that back knee if you need, flip the front palm, and then start to extend it forward. As you exhale, roll it down and rise it back up. Inhale, maybe follow with the gaze. Exhale down, inhale up, last one, and exhale down, this time planting the palm. Step the left foot back, downward dog, and taking a breath here. Inhale, breathing, and exhale, let it go. Next, inhale, lift through the heels, bend the knees as you look forward, right knee into your chest, step it through in between the palms, and left foot comes to meet. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. As you rise, reverse swan, stands it up, lead with the heart, rising hands to the sun. Exhale, hands to heart center. And then down by your side, Tadasana. Very nice. Next round, inhale, arms lift. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips, flat back as you land. Inhaling, half rise. Exhale, fold back down. Bend the knees, step walker, hop back into your plank. If you're hopping, landing straight into chaturanga with bent elbows, so nice and soft. You can step, you can hop, your choice. And then coming down in your chaturanga, either full or inhale, baby cobra or your upward dog. Listen to the body, whether you need to push it or take it back. And then coming to your downward dog. Melt through and settle into the space. One breath here, inhaling. Exhale, release. Next inhale, right leg lifts. Exhaling, bending the knee into the chest. Keep pointing the toes, lift the knee high, step it through, low lunge. Easy twist, right arm lifts. Settle the back knee if you need. Rotate the palm forward, exhale down. Same as before, inhale, lift. Follow with the gaze, exhale down. Last one, inhale, lift. Keep flexing, and exhale, plant the palm through. Good, from here we're gonna plant the back heel. Coming into 90-degree shape, outer edge is parallel to the back side of the mat. Right hand walks into the inside of the foot. And we inhale, lift the left arm up, side angle. Keep bending through the front knee, 90 degrees. Keep it grounded. Using the belly, using the core, we're gonna start to press through the feet, rise up into our warrior two. Extend the arms out, relax the shoulders, keep bending that front knee, 90 degrees, making sure it stays stacked. And then from here, just making sure you're not pressing forward or hanging out back. Come to center so that you have a nice neutral spine. After your warrior two, you can look through your front middle finger, start to flip the front palm, and then we're gonna reverse it back. Left hand can come to the side of the leg or your lower back. As you keep bending through the front knee, don't start to straighten, reach up and over, reverse warrior. Good, as we exhale, open up the hands, and then we're gonna come to a side lunge on the left side. So you start to bend the left leg, straighten the right. Right toes can be pointed or foot can be flexed. So whichever is more comfortable for you to come down low. Hands are to heart center. We're gonna do that a few more times. As we inhale, arms open up. Exhale, warrior two. Flip the front palm and reverse it back. Good, open up. Hands to heart center, side lunge. Just like a little yogi ninja. Then we'll rise back up, warrior two. Flip it back, reverse. Last one, come down. Into your side lunge. Good. And then reach back up, inhale. From here, we're gonna cartwheel the hands down this time. Frame the front foot. Lift the back heel. And then step the right foot back. One breath, inhale before we switch. Exhale, release. Good. Now to the left side, inhale, three-legged dog, squared hips. Bend the knee into the chest. Press to the ground, create space for you to land into your low lunge. Left arm starts to rise. Flip the palm, reach forward. Exhale down. Inhale, rise. And exhale down. Good, using the breath. Last one, inhale, rise. Nice and big. Exhale, plant the palm. Plant the back heel. 90 degrees. Walk that left hand inside of the foot. Keep bending the front knee. Inhaling, right arm lifts. Side angle. Press to the ground. Start to rise up. Warrior two. Keep bending through the front knee. Start to flip the front palm. Reverse it back. Inhaling. Good. And then arms open up. Hands to heart center. Side lunge, right side. Good. Finding your balance here. Inhale. Back to warrior two. Flip it back, reverse. Good. Open up, warrior two. Hands to heart center. Side lunge. One more just like this. Inhaling. Warrior two. Open up. Flip the front palm, reverse. Then two or side lunge. Hands out back to heart center, side lunge. Breathe here. And then back to our warrior two. Very nice. Cartwheeling the hands forward, frame the front foot. Step the left foot back, downward dog. We'll take 2 breaths here, inhaling. And exhale, release. Settling the breath, one more, inhale. Exhale, release. And next, inhale, lifting through the heels, bend the knees, look forward. Step walker, hop through towards the palms, landing softly, or just stepping through. Nice and soft. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, reverse swan, stance it up, rise to the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. And down by your side, Siddhasana. Nice, strong mountain pose. Good. Inhale, arms lift. This time we're going to exhale, sit back into chair, bending the knees, making sure knees are pointed forward, engaging inner thighs so knees don't collapse in or out, keeping your stack in the center. Tuck the tailbone under, ribs in, extend the arms up. Breathing here, you can gaze forward or towards the hands. Keep sucking the belly in, use the core. Then exhale, fold forward. Not the most fun pose, but very, very beneficial. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold back down. Big bends in the knees, step, walker, hop back towards your plank, into your chaturanga. Rise to your back bend. Breathe here. As you exhale, float back, downward dog. Taking one breath, settling into the space. And exhale, release. Good. Next, inhale, right leg lifts, 3-legged. Exhale, bend the knee into the chest, step it through. Easy twist, right arm lifts. Flip the palm forward, rotate down. Inhale, lift. 2 more times, rotate down. Last one, inhale, lift. Big circle. Exhale, rotate down. Maybe even already landing in the inside of the foot. Plant the back heel. Left arm rises. Good. Just moving with the flow. From here, press up, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse. Keep bending the front knee. And then arms out as you switch over, side lunge, left side. Warrior two, reverse. Back to warrior two, side lunge. One more, inhale, lift. Flip it back, reverse. Exhale, open. Come down, side lunge. Good. As you rise back up into your warrior two, we're going to again cartwheel the hands down. Lift the back heel, but this time pressing and leaning into that right foot. We're going to lift the left leg up into a standing split. So from here, you can square the hips down by tapping the left toes, maybe even giving yourself a little breather. As you inhale, again, engage the foot up. Try to point the toes, keeping hips squared so you're not opening up that leg, kind of cheating in your standing split. Keep yourself squared. So it might not even be very high, but at least you're getting the right posture to naturally open more and more into your split. Good. From here, we're going to start to bend that left knee. Start to tap that right ankle. Inhale, lift, back up. 2 more times like this. Standing split squats. We're going to tap back down. Suck the belly in. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, tap back down. This time we're going to land the left leg down. Land the hips. Coming in to a twist. So nicely landing onto the bum. We're going to walk the right hand behind us, making sure hips are grounded. Right ankle is across outside of the left thigh. We're going to inhale, left arm lifts, gazing forward, exhaling, bend the elbow, start to twist, look back, reaching through the crown of your head, using that back hand as a little kickstand, making sure you're not leaning back, but you're really reaching up in your twist and sucking the belly in, rising from the center. Take a moment here, breathing. Try to look at your back wall with your left eye. One more breath, inhale. Using this time to lengthen our breath. And exhale. We're going to slowly release. Bring the hands out to the left. Counter pose here. Release. Twisting. And then coming back to center. Very nice. From here, hands come back forward. We're going to unravel as we lean into the palms. Lift ourselves back up. Last standing split. Left arm, left leg rises. And then reach towards the back wall. Back of the mat. Landing softly. We're going to rise into one lunge. Keeping the front knee bent. Back heel pressed. Inhale, lift. Maybe hands can even clap as you press back for a quick back bend. Belly, ribs in. Only going back as far back as you can breathe deeply. And then hands come back down. Very nice. Step the right foot back. Downward dog. Take a breath here. Exhale. Let it go. Next side. Last side. Inhale. Left leg rises. Bend the knee into the chest. Step it through. Easy twist. Left arm rises. Flip the palm forward. And roll it down. Good. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, roll it down. Even landing in the inside of the foot. Plant the back heel. Side angle. Right hand rises. Keep bending through the front knee. Press and engage the feet as you lift. Inhale, warrior 2. Flip the front palm. Reverse. And then open up the palms, come to side lunge. Good. 2 more times. Inhale, warrior 2. Balancing back and forth. Flip it back. Exhale, open up. Side lunge. Sink it down. Last one. Inhale, warrior 2. Bring it back. Exhale, open. Hands to heart center. Side lunge. Very good. From here, back to warrior 2. We're going to come out as we cartwheel the hands down. From here, start to lean in to the fingertips or palms, but pressing into that left foot, start to lift the right. Inhaling, standing split. Tap the toes down. Give yourself a breather. Inhaling. Exhaling. To settle, next inhale, right leg lifts. Bend the knee, cross it over, tap the left ankle. Belly in, inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Last one, exhale, tap. And this time, softly land down. Hips drop. Keeping the left ankle crossed over the right thigh. Left hand comes behind you, fingertips point back. Right arm lifts as you gaze forward. Breathe, stretch up. Exhale, start to twist. Bend the elbow, find the outside of that left thigh as you look back behind you. Breathe, try to reach through the crown nice and tall. Belly in to twist. See if you can see your back wall with your right eye. Good, stay here for a moment. One more breath, inhale. Feel a rising sensation. Exhale, twist even deeper. Using the breath, using the core. Good. Slowly start to release. Hands can come back out towards the right to counter pose and twist. And then back to neutral. Come towards the front. Press the palms down. Unravel. Lift the right leg. Inhaling. Exhale, find the back of the mat. Landing softly, high lunge. Inhale, arms lift. Front knee stays bent 90 degrees. Belly, ribs in. Flex the back heel. Hands can clap as you reach up and back. Looking up to the sky, back bending here. Breathe. And then exhale. Release the hands down. Step the left foot back. Downward dog. Taking a few breaths here. Inhaling. Settle. Good. 2 more, breathing. Maybe even close the eyes. You can always come to your child's pose if you need. And exhale, settle. Last one. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. Good. Next breath. Inhaling, heels lift. Bend the knees, look forward. And stepping, walking, or coming towards the front, however you choose. We'll come towards or forward bend. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, melt back down. Sweeping the ground, sit back for your chair, arms lift. Nice and deep, bent knees, belly in, tailbone tucked under, reach up. Reach, reach, reach. Breathe, sink a little bit lower. When you're ready, start to stand it through, engaging inner thighs, engage the glutes, stand tall. Hands clap, come down to heart center, and then down by your side, Tadasana. Very, very good. From here, we're going to open up the feet towards the sides, come into a wide stance. As we inhale, arms lift, and then exhale, slowly come down, Yogi Squat Balasana. Trying to keep a long spine, shoulders relax, tailbone elongates. Just staying here, you can always keep the heels lifted if this is pretty tight. But just hanging out here in Yogi Squat, you can sway side to side, just move through the hips. Keep lifting the heart, heart center, hands in your prayer. Good. When you're ready, we're going to start to stand it through. As we lift, reach up, breathe in, squeeze the glutes, inner thighs, lifting tall. Exhale, come back down, Yogi Squat. 2 more times like this. Inhale, lift, breathe, reach up, reach for what you want, what your intention was. Grab it. Exhale, come back down. Last one, inhale, reach up. Breathe, reach as high as you can, maybe even onto the tiptoes. As you lift as high, send that intention out. Breathe it up and away. Reach, reach, reach. Give it out. And exhale, come back down into your Yogi Squat. Good. From here, you can take a moment just breathing. Relax the body. Pressing from the inner thighs with the elbows. Taking a moment. Reminding ourselves awareness to the heart chakra, color green, sending energy, life, love into our practice, reminding ourselves that we're alive, that we're loved. Good. When you're ready, we're going to come back down, still in your Yogi Squat. Option to press back into Bakasana if it's in your practice, or just meeting into downward dog wherever you are. If you're coming into Bakasana, start to extend the hands out. You can even just practice this by spreading the fingers, start to lift the heels, and stacking elbows, shoulders, and wrist in one line. You start to bend the elbows, connect the knees with the armpits as you lean forward. You can either stay here or start to point one toe at a time, lifting the foot. If this is comfortable, you can lift the other. If that's feeling solid, you can start to lift both. As you exhale, squeeze the belly in, point the toes. Good. Stay here, take a breath. You can either hop, shoot back, or step, your choice. Wherever you are, take a breath, inhale, and exhale, press back. Good. Lower down, Chaturanga. We're going to inhale, lift, baby cobra, upward dog. And then exhale, roll back downward. Good. Take a breath here. Settle into the downward. Good. And then when you're ready, we're going to look forward. We're going to step the feet 1 to 2 steps forward. Again, stacking shoulders, hands, and hips. And just getting in a little bit of inversion time, going upside down. If it's in your practice, you can always move to a wall here if you'd like. But leaning into the hands, start to lift the heels, bend the knees, and either stay here by just pressing back and forth, practicing shifting weight into the palms. If this is feeling good, You can start to lift, again, the heels, bend the knees, and just kicking the feet up, pointing the toes. Try to kick the butt as you stack the hips above the shoulders, above the hands. So again, feeling good. Lean forward, lift the heels, bend the knees. Exhale, kick up, suck the belly in. And just going upside down, just like that, nice and easy. You don't have to go very far. You don't have to go very high. Just getting the momentum of kicking up and dropping softly. So again, a few times here, wherever you are in your practice. If you want to skip this, that's all good too. You can always come down to your child's pose. Good, maybe 2 more hops, back and forth. Getting some momentum, some cardio. And when you're ready, we're going to come to our child's pose. Finally resting, dropping the knees, lower the hips down, forehead rest. And take a few moments here to calm the body. Allowing yourself your normal breathing. Again, reminding ourselves that we're alive, that we're sweaty, but hopefully feeling good. Good, few moments here. Settle the breath. This can be a passive. Resting the body. Take a few moments. Good indicator of our health is how quickly we can come back to our normal heart rate. Very applicable for any situations in life, not just yoga. Good. From here, we're going to start to come to our seated pose, rolling up the spine. We did our wrists, so we're going to bring the hands back together, give ourselves a few wrist rolls. Make sure to take care of our pretty palms, always holding ourselves up. Switch the rotation. Good. And then from here, we're going to start to lift onto the knees, coming to a back bend. Good. Still having some sunlight here. Hope you guys are enjoying the sunset. When you're ready, we're going to bring the hands behind us to the small area into our lower back where the fingers point down. And just staying right here, bring the elbows together. Lift the heart. Keep pressing into the knees to rise to the crown. And you can stay perfectly here, just lifting the heart, pressing into the hands, lifting, lifting, lifting. Maybe gaze rises, head drop. Breathe in, relax. Feel a rising sensation in inner thighs squeezing to one another. Take another breath here, inhale. Good, and then exhale. We're going to slowly drop the hips, come back down. Hands can rest on the knees. Always a little down, especially in these back bends. The breath. What doesn't kill us only makes us stronger. We're going to go up one more. So rising back onto the knees. Again, bringing the hands back to the small area in the lower back. We have the option to drop down even further, so just staying right where you were in the first back bend if you'd like, or we can start to reach for the feet either on a lower level or tucking the toes under. So maybe just trying one way or the other. We start to bring the elbows together, lift through the heart, rising, rising, rising. Either stay here. I don't want any much more. Or start to reach back one hand at a time. Reach for the heels, insides of the feet. Press with the palms, lift the heart. Relax the neck, keep breathing. Keep reaching. Pressing the hips forward slightly. Good, you should be relaxed here, hopefully. In your back bend, we're going to take 2 more breaths together. Inhale to lift, rising sensation. Exhale, release. Last one, inhale. And exhale, slowly rise back up. Coming up, same way you came down, one hand at a time towards the hips. Just easily sitting back onto the heels. Very good. Hands come in front. A few moments. From here, roll the shoulders back. Give yourself a few shrugs. Good job. Roll them forward. And then when you're ready, coming down to our seated pose, legs in front. Nice and easy. Good. Coming towards the middle of your mat, making sure you have space behind you to lay back, but not yet. We're going to bend the knees into the chest. Give yourself a boat pose as we lift the heart, suck the belly in, and point the toes. Backs of the legs with the hands are light. Keep lifting the heart. If this is feeling easy, you can come forward. If this is still feeling easy, you can extend the legs out. Breathe into the belly as long as you're not collapsing. We're going to extend the arms out, inhaling, lower slightly down, exhale, come back up, boat. Inhale, lift, exhale, up. One more time, inhale, spread out, reach back, exhale, come back up. This is just as hard for me. Good. Slowly coming back down, bend the knees, hug the legs in, rest the forehead down. Only did 3, at least this time. Nice and easy. Breathe into the body, hugging the legs, saying, good job legs, good job body. Maybe even sending some loving intentions into the space. Good, and exhale. We're going to slowly come out. Extend the legs forward. We're going to bring the hands out. As we roll down the spine, again, make sure there's space behind you. We're going to suck the belly in, and vertebrae by vertebrae, come down as slow as you can. Keep squeezing the belly. Try to feel for each section of the back, lower down. Good, and from here, you can hug the knees into the body, giving yourself another hug, this time a little bit more passive and more relaxed. We can start to roll the knees in one way. Good. Switch the rotation other way. Good. And then from here, coming into a spinal twist, we're going to start to hug the right knee in, extend the left. Good. So I also hug the right knee in, extend the left. And from here, we start to extend the right arm out, looking at your right side. Start to rotate the hip, pivoting over, coming into the twist, and keeping that right shoulder grounded. So making sure to emphasize that right shoulder grounding over that right leg or knee touching the floor. You can stay lifted. Maybe left hand can be used as a weight, but just make sure to avoid the knee. Not pushing down on the joint, just resting the hand where it lands. As you look at that right side, relax the body, maybe even closing the eyes. Taking a few moments here. Breathe into your spinal twist. Extend the spine, adding length. A few more breaths. Sinking the body down. Good. We're going to slowly rise back to center. Knee to chest. Give yourself a little hug. Good job, right side. And then we'll switch. Left knee into chest, extend the right leg. From here, start to cross it over as you open up that left side. Either elbows bent or straight, cross the leg over. Keep looking over left side. Keep grounding that left shoulder. Breathe into your spinal twist. Again, left shoulder grounded. Right hand as a weight, avoid the knee. Maybe even closing the eyes here. Breathing in length. Stretching out that left side. Twist, super good for the body, for our immune system. Imagining ourselves, our spines wringing out like a sponge, squeezing any negativities or toxins out. Wringing it out and away. Good. A few more moments here. And then slowly back to center. Left knee comes into the chest, giving yourself a left side hug. And then start to lift the right knee as well. Hug both knees in. We're going to open up for a happy baby, knees fall out. Grab the outsides of the feet, flexing the heels, engaging the feet down as you pull the knees in towards the armpits, keeping the lower back and spine long. In your happy baby, you can stay here. Keep flexing the heels. You can rock side to side. Just breathe into the hips. Take a few moments here. Good. Always super fun pose for the camera, but feels really good for the hips. Good. If you'd like to move into straddle or play with the legs, you can start to extend one leg at a time. Extend that. Maybe extend both. And anything that's feeling good for the body, you can add it in here, yogi's choice. Maybe another twist, or a back bend, or inversion. But just listening to the body, listening to the heart, trusting your intuition, what the body is calling for. Good, you'll have a few seconds here before coming down. When you're ready, if you went one way, if you're doing two sides, remember to switch. You have a few more seconds. Good. And in your own time, you can start to settle into the space, coming to your final resting pose, Shavasana. So extending the body, pointing the toes off to the sides, maybe arms off the mat, palms up, or placing the hands onto the chest and belly. So just making sure you're relaxed. We'll be here for an extended amount of time for our meditation. So if you need to grab any props or layers or pillows or blankets or your bed, just making sure to come into a comfortable, safe space to lay. Whenever you make it, no rush. You'll start to close the eyes if they aren't already. Relax the full body down. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, release out through the mouth, let it go. Good. Slowly bringing our awareness back into the body. Back to the breath. Without any changes, without any effort. Just simply coming back within. Resting the awareness on the inhales and the exhales. Slowly drawing deeper. As you clear the mind, clear the space. Allowing the full body to rest here. Hopefully a bit lighter, a bit more open. As we breathe, feeling the rise, the fall, wherever it occurs within the body. Whether it's in the chest, in the belly, in the diaphragm. Maybe starting to even tune into our heartbeats. If hands are resting on the body, allowing the hands to rise and fall as well. Good, and just checking with the body. Again, doing a quick scan from the head to the toes. Checking for any last bit of tension that you can release. Whether it's in the eyes, in the temples, in the muscles, in the cells. Good, we'll be here, just breathing, just being, without any responsibilities, without anything at all having to do. Just you, yourself, your breath, your body. Without doing, just being. Working on our well-being, working on us as a human being. Just feeling this beautiful body from within. This beautiful space that we created to lay, to rest, to strengthen, and to love. Now, as you feel the body completely relaxed, softening everything down, melting through, feeling the body almost like a puddle, soaking up all of this goodness, all of this sweat, allowing ourselves to marinate in this sensation. Every breath filling us up, getting sweeter. And every exhale, allowing us to fall, almost like a floating sensation, and getting lighter. Keep repeating this, inhaling, breathing in sweetness, breathing in love. Exhaling, floating, lighter and lighter. Good. Staying present, staying with the breath. Just ensuring if the mind does start to wander, or thoughts start to raise, as soon as this is happening, just noting it and gently leading yourself back. Back to the breath and to your heartbeats. Staying grounded, staying present in your practice, in your meditation. Good. And as we're here, we can again start to remind ourselves, bringing awareness to our heart chakra, how it feels now as it beats, as it grows, as it glows. Feeling this energy from within, expanding, sharing the love, sharing the lights. Feeling this nice opening from within to give and to receive. Reminding yourself that you are loved. And as we breathe here, feeling this beautiful love, this beautiful lightness, this petal soaking it all up. Feeling the body tingle, feeling the body maybe even warming itself up, filling the entire body with this sensation. almost like a liquid sunshine coming from the top to the bottom as it seeps in piece by piece, nice and warm, nice and happy. Again, if it helps, imagining the color green for our hearts, for our center, as this liquid sunshine shines through. Good. Again, following this warmth down the body, through the limbs, reaching the heart as it expands, as it beats, as it glows and grows, feeling it multiplied tenfold. The sensation starts to seep down and around, starts to move all the way through the body, towards the legs, towards the hips, the knees, and all the way to the toes. And as you keep filling yourself up, keep expanding, keep growing, feeling this complete and selfless love from within, unconditional, without judgment, without comparison, without any rules to live by. Good. Holding on to this feeling. Allowing yourself to just be in this moment. Being in this practice, in this body. Holding on to this feeling. And coming back to it whenever you need. Reminding yourself it's always there to call on. Good. I'll give you a few moments here on your own with this beautiful love within. Just breathing, just being, just loving. Good. If you'd like, you can stay here as long as you like. Slowly starting to move back out if you're ready. We'll start to come back to the body, feeling the senses, adding in some small movements mindfully with the fingers, with the toes, maybe rolling out the hands, the ankles, and starting to lift the arms up and over. Take your time, nice and easy, stretching up or out, breathing into the full body as you stretch, fingers to toes, inhaling, and as you exhale, You can roll over to your favorite side, softly turning over, taking a moment here in your fetal position, giving yourself a fresh breath of air to reset, to recharge, giving yourself a new opportunity to change, to grow, to love. Good. When you're ready, slowly start to use the opposite hand as you press yourself up to a seated position, keeping the eyes closed, gently rolling yourself up, coming to your comfortable seat. You can cross the knees, you can bring the hands back down, sitting up tall, and relaxing the shoulders. When you make it, you'll take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth, full breath out to release. Settling the debris, taking a moment. On your next inhale, when you're ready, arms will circle up towards the sky, rising to the top, lifting through. And out through the mouth, exhale, hands come down towards your heart center, bringing everything close and dear towards our hearts. Pausing here in our prayer, just reminding ourselves of the intention or wish that we set for your practice or your class or day. Maybe next, if you'd like, whether changing your intention or wish, or maybe extending it to the community, extending it to others, seeing whether you have an intention and wish for this group. Good. Feeling the love, feeling the energy, the power. Allowing this to radiate inwards and back out. When you're ready, we'll start to bow the foreheads down towards the hands. Softly bowing. I thank you all for flowing with me today, allowing me to guide you and having me for this very special class. May we all be well, safe, and happy. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody at home watching, flowing with me. This was super fun and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and weekend. See you again soon. Namaste. Thanks, guys.